A texter writes in, and this is such a good question. In fact, we're going to do weekend observations and circle back around and have some time to think about this question. Because a texter, and he or she seems genuinely curious. And the question is, why is Stugotz the way he is? And I'd like to explore that.
So would I.
But in the meantime, let's do his weekend observations.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, once again, the World Cup will not be returning to its original home of China. No Djokovic, Novak is back. The Joker. You know what the AK in Novak stands for? Back. Marty Fish was wrong. What happened there? What's the matter? You put your hand up like something was the matter there.
The AK, what does it stand for? Back. I was just a little confused.
You can't spell back without the AK.
That I would have understood.
Right. Well, the AK stands for back. Anyway, Marty Fish was wrong. It absolutely is the same John Isner. I'm here to save soccer. There should be one penalty kick per game for each team to use whenever they want during the game. Soccer saved. You're welcome. The golden ball given to the World Cup's player of the tournament should have went to Mike Ryan. You could say we backed up the Brinks truck. Arizona Cardinals GM Steve Keim dropping the name of a cop in an effort to help himself during his DUI arrest. That cop no longer being alive. Steve, the Stugotz is strong in you. In a weird world where I can only visit the places of my choosing, the Sagamore Hotel on Lake George would be one of my 5 places. By the way, try making that list. Ain't easy. Me, taking 2 days off during the Papa John shows. Heady play. I've worked 3 days since ESPN announced our new 4-year deal. Also, I'm taking off Wednesday. Put this in the things people don't care about file. A game to determine who finishes third in soccer. Unless, of course, you had the over. Would it kill England to put some zip on those shots? Isaiah Thomas to the Nuggets. Earl Boykins was so close. Chase Utley retired. The news here is that Chase Utley was still playing. Chase Utley is the second baseman on my all-hell team. No one turns the 666 double play like Chase Utley.
What?
Well, maybe there's one other person. We'll get to them later. Headline, Tony Romo wins celebrity golf tournament. July. The S in Isner stands for soft. The I in Isner stands for I can't do anything but serve. The A in Anderson stands for all day. The O in Anderson stands for owes me $50. DeMarco Murray retires at the age of 30. Listen, there's simply no reason to argue over this anymore. Football's bad for you. I'm not going to argue it. 36 members of the FIFA Council made $250,000 apiece for attending 3 meetings in 2018. FIFA Council, the Stugotz is strong in you. Kevin Durant, every time you argue with someone about your value or greatness, you validate your critics. The reason you are sensitive is because the truth hurts. We all know you're a great player. What you did was weak and it was lame. Own it. I'm only 7 pages in, but the Andre Agassi autobiography is one of the best books I've ever read.
It's really good.
Isner.
I've been
Anderson.
telling you that for 10 years.
I'm 7 pages in. I listened. Isner. Anderson. Worst 6-hour and 36-minute match of all time. Serena Williams. Do it in a major. Tiger Woods. Lowering expectations before the Open Championship by saying Carnoustie is the most difficult of the Open Championship courses. Heady play. It's a day later, and I'm still only on page 7 of the Andre Agassi autobiography. Great read. France, opening as a favorite for a tournament that doesn't start until 2022. Soccer. Do you think the Patriots will still be the favorites to win the AFC East? in 2022? Imagine how good the Dodgers would be if they didn't have to trot out Clayton Kershaw every fifth day. The best pitcher of all time is 3-4 this season on a loaded team. Terrell Owens, the way you've acted since being elected to the Hall of Fame is the exact reason it took you so long to get into the Hall of Fame. And even worse, you're making Bill Polian look good. Is it just me or anyone else terrified of running over those spikes when returning a rental car? Manny Machado.
Put it on the poll, Guillermo. Are you terrified of running over those spikes when returning a rental car?
Slow down every time. I don't know how I should be going.
So do I. And then I'm all of a sudden like, wait a minute, nobody get near the reverse.
Manny Machado not playing because of field conditions, otherwise known as we're trading him. Richard Sherman says the Seahawks have lost their way, otherwise known as I'm no longer on that team. Papa John losing everything while being trained on how not to lose everything. Papa, the Stugotz is strong in you. Brett Bielema, now an assistant with the Patriots, says he prefers the NFL and will never go back to college. Brett, in 5 seasons as head coach for Arkansas, you were 29-34 overall, 11-29 in your conference, and you lost in the Belk Bowl. Like you have a choice. Papa John doesn't want to do business with Roger Goodell. Papa John, it appears no one wants to do business with you. And it's probably a good time to zip it up. Novak Djokovic has a wife. Wow. Jelena Smokovich. What happened?
I mean,
the smoker.
I mean,
Smokovich.
I thought we weren't doing that anymore.
Mr. and Mrs. Smokovich. Oh,
all right.
Novak Djokovic's Smokovich's son, stole the show from his dad. Hey, kid, the Stugotz is strong in you. Colin Sexton, fantasy monster. Magic Johnson said, when he looks at LeBron James, it's like looking in the mirror. Magic, is it a full-length mirror? If so, look down, closer, at the hands. Yours has 5 rings on it. His has 3. He looks nothing like you. When did Southwest Airlines decide it would be a good idea to hire comedians as flight attendants? Do me a favor, get through the oxygen masks and how to blow up your life vest and shut the hell up. Speaking of hell, divert the plane's course. Excuse me.
That's a fine.
Yeah, it is. Divert the plane's course and go straight there on flight 666. And when you arrive, say hi to Art for me. Dan, those are the weekend observations.